Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Yes, today's Tuesday. So guys, I just got my final grade for mental health. And first off, I just want to say thank you to everyone who left their comments and all these nice words for me. Thank you so much. I was like so sad on Friday, but you guys, your comments really helped. And like a lot of you said, God has a final say, and He never gives us anything that we can't handle. And everything happens for a reason. And I always believe that, always will. So, yeah, so I'm in a lot better spirits now. My arms are already tired. I didn't even vlog that much. But yeah, so I just came to get my final grade. So my final grade for mental health is a 84. I knew I was gonna get a B. I just didn't know what kind of B, but 84, so it's whatevs. Like I said before in the last vlog, at this point I'm over it, so, I still have a GPA of a 3.8, so that's awesome. That's amazing to finish a program with a 3.8, so I could definitely get into the RN bridge program that I wanted to, because I think, yeah, you need like a B average or a 3.8 average to get into that program, which I have. So, I'm really happy. Tomorrow we have our first exit exam. It's going to be the ATI comprehensive. I've been using my Saunders book to study for it. If you guys want to know what it looks like, I believe I put it in the Let's Talk video that I did, and planning ahead. I believe in those two vlogs I put up the Saunders book that I'm using. So yeah, I've just been using that, going over lab values, focusing more on the fundamentals part, because I remember the last class that graduated in February, they said on the ATI comprehensive there was a lot of fundamentals. And so on the Saunders book, they have a whole huge section of fundamentals, so I'm mainly focusing on that. That's what I've been focusing on these past couple of days. And today I'm going to go into like maternity. I'm going to go into the peds part, the mental health part. I use that for my final, so I'm not going to go over that really. I'm just going to touch up on like the med surge, but that's basically it. So yeah, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So guys, ATI comp test day number 1 is officially over, guys. Like, that was torture. I never thought that it would be so hard for me to sit down and take a long test. So yeah, so we basically had 3 hours to do it. 180 questions. It was the ATI comprehensive predictor. It was the 2017 version that they gave us. Yeah, and so I finished in 2 hours. Or less than 2 hours, because we started like at 9:30 and it just turned 11 o'clock, so less than 2 hours. But yeah, I just had all these questions. Like, at one point it was just so hard for me to think. Like, I was stretching, I was like standing, like not standing, but like sitting up, sitting back, like it was just like so hard. I don't know. But the test itself, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad or as scary as I thought. It was definitely doable. I don't know if we're allowed to discuss the types of questions, but there was a couple of select all that applies. A couple of, like, they show you pictures and you place the dot on like where it's supposed to be. Like, one was like, pregnant woman. What did it say? Like, the fetus was in the anterior accipitous something position. Where would you check the fetal heart rate? And I was just like, we never learned this. So like I just guessed and put like the dot like below like where I usually see them check for heart rate. That's where I put it. What else? One was like, which image shows where you would find a sigmoid colostomy? But actually my computer wouldn't show the image, so I had to skip that question. And I already know where the sigmoid is, so like I was kind of mad about that, but like, oh well. So like I said, we have to get a 90% chance of passing on the ATI predictor, which is basically like a level 2. And usually a level 2 is about like a 67-68%. So I hope that I got over 90 questions right on the ATI predictor. Yeah, but I don't feel completely horrible about it. I left feeling like I did okay. But one thing is the meds that they had on there, it was stuff that we never even learned. So that was annoying because it's just like, okay, how am I supposed to know? Like, I literally just guessed. And like some of the meds, like, a good test taking strategy that I use is like, okay, if they say a med is for pain, even if I don't know what it is, like I know what a lot of the side effects of pain meds are. Well, a lot of the questions didn't say what the med was for. It's just like, oh, you have something, something, blah. What's the side effect? So it's just like, oh my gosh, can you at least tell me what it's for? Like, can I place a phone call? Like, but yeah, as you can see, I'm in a good mood, so I guess that's a good thing. I don't feel horrible. We don't find out our results today, so that's kind of scary. We also don't know which one we're taking tomorrow. I'm hoping that it's the critical thinking one, just because that one I don't really have to study, and so I'll have an extra day to study for the farm. But yeah, so the two that are left, like I said, farm, which is also ATI, and the critical thinking. So I will come at you guys tomorrow and let you know what tests we take and how that goes. So yeah, guys, bye. Hey guys, happy Thursday. So guys, I just came from taking my critical thinking exit test, and oh, first of all, I passed my ATI comprehensive yesterday. I got a 76%, which came out to be a 96% chance of passing the NCLEX, which is awesome. I was so happy. I was like, yes, I got this in the bag. Like, let's go. And like I said, we needed a 90% chance of passing the NCLEX to pass the comprehensive. So yeah, so today we got our critical thinking exit, and I don't even want to say I failed. The way my school set it up, and we were just discussing it, like I finished about an hour ago, but we were discussing how, I don't want to say fraudulent, but yeah. So the critical thinking test, when we first entered the school, the first day of school, we took a critical thinking test, all these random critical thinking questions. I ended up getting an 80. And so for the exits, they said that you had to get a better score than what you got in the entrance test. I got a 75, and so I automatically failed my exits. And we were confused as to why the critical thinking portion counts, because the way the questions were literally had nothing to do with nursing. It was literally like a newspaper advertisement said that if you're serious and not lazy, apply to this job. Based on this sentence, what is the main idea? And it's like, oh, if you're lazy, don't apply. If you are seeking a job and you're not lazy, apply. Like, it's just like all this stuff like that. So I have to take a review class. So tomorrow is the pharmacology portion of the exits. Honestly, I'm not going to study now, just because if you fail one exit test, you fail them all. So since I failed the critical thinking part for doing 5% worse than what I got, I have to take the review class. So yeah, either way. But I'm not too sad about it. We're talking to our teacher if we could use UWorld, because that's a lot cheaper. Right now they're saying they don't know, just because I know they have a partnership with ATI and Kaplan. ATI and Kaplan are charging us $275 for their review classes. UWorld is $100. They're not associated with our school, so, but it is a good program. I'm not really in bad spirits, just because, you know, I passed the portion of the exit that I feel matters, the comprehensive that had everything from A to Z, and I passed it with a high score and a really high chance of passing the NCLEX, so I feel good about that. The critical thinking is literally like, I felt like it was like playing the lottery, because literally you just don't know. You're literally gambling. It's not like, it's nothing based on knowledge. It's literally based on how you interpret something. So, you know, I don't feel bad, but I'll come at you guys tomorrow, let you know how the farm one goes. Like I said, I'm not even going to study because I have to take a review class anyway, so what's the point? But yeah, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, happy Friday. So guys, it is officially over. For real. No more school, guys. Oh my gosh. So today we took our last exit. Guys, no one passed. No one passed all three. And you know, we were talking about it and how the school, they did this as a money thing. We know this for a fact. Most schools, the majority of schools, they only use the ATI comprehensive predictor as the exit exam, which a good majority of us passed. The critical thinking, like I said, I didn't pass, but what they did was, and this is so like, it made a lot of us mad. They put it in a way where, like my teacher told us yesterday, a lot of people last year who took the critical thinking failed because they were off. It's not a measure of how well of a critical thinker you are. It's literally like a gamble, like I said yesterday. So here's an example. Like I said, I started off, my critical thinking in the entrance test was an 80. The exit test yesterday, I got a 75. So I automatically failed all my exits because of that. Even though I'm above average critical thinker, I still failed. So let's say someone in my class got a 23 on the entrance exam on the critical thinking. Let's say on the exit they got a 24. They passed the critical thinking exit. Even though they are still a below average critical thinker, it's just because they did better. Does that make sense, guys? Like, you're not comparing how well you do, you're just comparing that you're a better critical thinker. So even if someone, let's say, got a 0 on critical thinking on the entrance test, if they got a 1%, if they got one question right, they passed the exits. Does that make sense to you guys? Are you seeing where I'm getting at? But I got an 80 and then a 75, which is about like, I'll say like 30 out of the 40 questions right, but I failed. You see where I'm getting at, guys? And so they're trying to make us take a Kaplan or ATI class, review class, which is actually $400. We're trying to fight that because since now it's all of us who have to take a review class, we're not about to spend $400. The school is tied to those two companies, so I know they get a percent, depending on how many students take the test. But we did find a review class from the NCBSN, and they have an NCLEX review class for $50. And so we're going to fight to take that test, to take that review class, because it's from the people who are administering the boards. Why would they say no? So we're really going to see if it's a money issue, if it's like a whole business issue going on. But that's what's been happening. I'm just happy to be done, happy to graduate. We're going to figure out this whole review class thing. Yeah, I'm just happy to be done, guys. So yeah, that is my update. And guys, oh my gosh, this is like my last school vlog for real. So next week I promised someone that I would do a video of my like future goals or my career goals, so I'll probably post that next week. And then the week after is my graduation, so I'll definitely post a vlog. I don't know if I'll go live. I never tried going live, but I think I might, and then I might also post a graduation vlog just in case that doesn't work out. So yeah, guys, I'm done. I'm happy to be done. Yeah, my school, just in my school's fashion, screwed us over in the end, just like they love to do. But you know, I'm still in good spirits. I finished nursing school. Yeah, I graduate, guys. So yeah, thank you to everyone who's been with me throughout this whole journey. I'm probably gonna say this again in the graduation vlog, but yeah, thank you guys, everyone who watched, everyone who supported, all my new subscribers. Hey guys, all 306 of you guys. Hey, thanks for subscribing. And yeah, guys, I will see you guys next week. Bye.